The hot air, the smell of engine oil, the noise of working machines. In such conditions, the servicemen of the repair battalion restore broken military equipment for their fellow soldiers. Often because of the shortage of components, they have to find unique solutions. For example, like when the guys were repairing an American tracked armored personnel carrier that evacuates soldiers from the battlefield.
It was decided to try installing a Ukrainian hydraulic system, which is the tractor hydraulic system. The first such machine we made had a standard pump from the MTZ-80 tractor, and now we want to put a smaller pump. We installed it, checked it, and it works.
Here they also assemble smaller vehicles for Ukrainian defenders. The fighters assemble such small and maneuverable buggies on their own here. It can be used for evacuation. Everything is quite simple. You remove the passenger seat, put a wounded soldier here, and here is an additional place to put ammunition or food and to get to the most advanced lines of defense. It would take no more than 3 weeks to assemble such a vehicle, according to the repair battalion masters.
Everything was taken from the Soviet Zhiguli car, which was no longer in use. Its body had rotted away, but the engine and running gear still worked. We welded a frame and got this vehicle, which will now help the guys.
To repair military equipment, servicemen use all available technologies. For example, they cut gaskets for parts on a laser machine.
In the past, these sealing gaskets were either bought with the help of volunteers, or we got together and bought them by ourselves. He's cutting them out now. He can cut 1.5 meters in about 6 to 8 hours, and these gaskets will be for 3 or 4 units.
To repair a troll that pulls broken equipment from the battlefield, parts have to be refurbished. What's the biggest challenge in repairing it?
Well, the old parts are already worn out, so you have to do everything from scratch.
The workshop also assembles engines for combat vehicles. They are tested on special stands.
By this point, we have probably made more than 50 engines that work without interference from the factory.
What kind of vehicle are these for?
This is for our infantry fighting vehicle. We learned everything and made a lot of things by now. I can say that we are 80% independent of factories.
The servicemen say that quick restoration of equipment for the front is important to save life of their fellow soldiers, which is why their battalion is ready to accept any vehicles for repair, both day and night, in order to return them to combat capability as soon as possible. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Alena Gramova, Yevgen Karmazin, UATV News.